You can buy the already mixed packet Rasmalai powder, which would cost you £2.99 for 75 grams. This would make you one bowl of Rasmalai with about 10 to 12 dumplings. Or you could buy a box of Nido milk powder, which would cost you around £4.50 for 400 grams. This could make you around 4 bowls of Rasmalai with 14 dumplings. So overall, using this box, you can make 56 dumplings in total. So that means for an extra £1.51, you can make 3 additional bowls of Rasmalai with an extra 42 dumplings. A real money saver, and all you have to do is follow these easy steps. So to start with, I added 1 cup of milk powder to a bowl, followed by 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I then added 1 tablespoon of softened butter or ghee if you have some in the house. I gave that a really good mix with my fingers until it was all incorporated into the milk powder. I then whisked 1 egg really well and added that into the milk powder. I then mixed that with my fingers until it was all combined into a sticky dough. So I'm going to make around 12 to 15 balls, making sure I grease my hands each time. It is important there are no cracks in the balls because that would cause them to split in the milk later. I'm going to continue making these until I run out of dough. So these can dry out really quickly, so I'm going to cover them with some cling film. Now onto the Rasmalai milk. I have added 4 cups of milk into a pan. I turn my heat to high. I split around 5 cardamom pods and put them in. I also added a pinch of saffron for some extra flavour. I then went ahead and added half a cup of sugar and gave that a really good mix. When the milk came to the first boil, I added in the Rasmalai balls. So I turned the heat right down for this part to stop it from bubbling, and then I turned it back up after I added the balls in. I gave them a gentle stir and let them cook in the milk for 10 to 12 minutes. Halfway through, I remove the lid and turn them around gently with a wooden spoon. And when the time was up, I turned them around once more and then turned off the heat. I coarsely crushed some pistachios and almonds for the garnish. I added this on top of the rasmalai when it was finished. An important thing to remember is to leave the rasmalai to cool in the fridge for a few hours before serving.